Hello, everyone. Welcome to City Skylines Natural Disasters. This DLC just came out, and I've been looking forward to it. So I thought we could just jump right in, have some fun. We'll make a brand new city. One thing that you'll notice right away is that there's scenarios now. I'll probably do separate videos of these later on, just to kind of see how they work and play them out. I haven't really had a chance to try them yet myself, but I'll just kind of go over some of them quickly just to show you what they're all about. This one, you gotta grow some small villages to reach transportation goals. This one, you build a city with a dam kind of above it, and then, you know, water flowing down is a real possibility. You gotta recover from that. Tornado country, or yeah, country, sorry. You gotta just build a town and survive the disasters. Floodland. This one, I did a little bit of it. Basically, it's like a bottom of a lake. And then once you start, like the water flow comes in and just floods it. So you got to try to save your city in time. Or I don't know how to do that one yet, but we'll get back into there. Island hopping, you just build a bunch of little villages on these islands, and then try to survive the tsunamis that I guess right here. And they show you kind of, medium difficulty, easy, hard, all that stuff. So, and also we'll go into this later as well. That's not what I wanted. I wanted editors. You can actually make your own scenarios too. So we'll probably look into that later on as well. But for now, we'll just do a brand new city on a brand new map here. How about Sandy Beach? I want something on the water is what I would like. So that way we can have, um, have the tsunamis and stuff coming in. So Sandy Beach, perhaps. Las Vegas. Like Los Angeles and Las Vegas kind of mixed up. We'll call it. Oh, we need a good name. I'm so bad with these names, coming up with these city names. Disasteringtonville Village. There we go, Disasterington Village. Probably don't need that extra E, but that's alright. We're jumping in. Disaster time. There are some new services, a bunch of new buildings, and of course the new disaster is coming up. That we'll hopefully get to see pretty soon. Fires are kind of crazy now. Fires spread pretty quick. It's not just, one building and then that's it. Um, they can really mess stuff up. Also, lightning is pretty cool. That just says hello. Where's the ocean? Okay, so the ocean's down there. So I think what we'll probably try to do is new chirper icon with a little biohazard suit helmet. Is we'll try to kind of expand down so we can get the ocean open up and hopefully trigger some tsunamis. Another thing you might notice in the top right corner here is the radio station. You actually change the music if you want. So there's classical, cities radio. Gold FM is actual, like, music I think from the 60s, like, back, not just for this game, but, actual stuff. So we're not going to play that because it's all licensed, I guess. So yeah, we're going to avoid messing with that for now. But what we will do is just start building. We'll get a nice basic little city set up here. And if you watch it in my other videos, you'll maybe notice that I kind of have been starting with dirt roads lately. They're just lower maintenance. They cost less to build. And you just upgrade them later. And this is kind of how I'm going to try to do a little bit different road setup. Like I've been doing the same kind of roads. And this was probably going to be pretty similar, but this is going to be kind of the industry area. Eventually I would do some experimenting maybe later on. Try to get some good roads Good road designs, good road layouts. So that will be industry. Let's get some of this stuff down. Okay, so that's dumping all the poop water out. We'll get some pipes going. This is going to be a residential area. I try to get the expensive stuff kind of down first. That way, if I run out of money, I'll hopefully at least have the basics. So I won't be stuck without water or something like that. And just be screwed and have my city die off and not able to kind of do anything about it. Okay. We'll get some more pipes down. This is where we're going to start kind of our residential / commercial. This is going to be industry. Okay, we're getting low on cash. So we're going to have to watch out. See, we're not even done building roads. It's not quite what I wanted, but that's okay. Kind of like that, coming off at an angle. And then kind of just coming down. You can close that too when you're done. We'll just start kind of basic. I want to have some money left over from the start so I don't, completely kind of go. Because it's going to take a while to get cash flow going. We gotta be prepared, in case something comes up. You want to have money. Okay, that should be good. So now we'll get some residential down. Right away. And then we'll have this be commercial. That way they're all right by the power lines. So when they start growing in, they'll get power right away. Boom. There we go. And yeah, as you can see, we're already losing money kind of fast. We'll maybe coming off of this road. See, now we're pretty much out of cash. That kind of sucks. But we do have a lot of area to build more zones. So hopefully we won't be in too much trouble. Yeah, see, we're already in debt, and that kind of makes me nervous. But we are getting some people coming in. We got some industry coming in. But we're still losing like $1,100 a time unit. Which that kind of makes me nervous. I don't like getting into debt like this right away. I've been trying to avoid it. Don't always succeed, but we'll see. Another downside to the dirt roads, other than kind of looking dirty, is that it's kind of hard to see them at night because there's no street lights. They just kind of, without the cars, see, they kind of just vanish into the night, don't they? Very difficult to see. Let's see if we can kind of encourage some more growth here. I lost my stash, dug a hole, and hid some canned food and water in case of a disaster. If anyone finds it, please send me a message. Almost prepared. This reminds me of a show. You guys might have seen it. It's called Doomsday Preppers. Have you seen that at all? Their biggest thing on that show, and they say it like I've only seen maybe 10 shows. It was on Netflix, I think, one day, and I was kind of watching it. But they try to prepare for, like, if the world collapses or something. But they always say, their motto is kind of, when shit hits the fan, they're ready. When shit hits the fan. And in the few episodes I saw, they did stuff like, One guy shot his thumb off. I think it was his thumb. Which, of course, that's great, once, the government collapses, you can't find any medical care. You have a stub for a thumb because you shot it off. One guy was just absolutely just in the worst possible health. And they told him, like, you have a lot of food here. You're pretty set up, but you got to get healthy or else, it's not going to matter. And they did a follow-up later. It's like, yeah, I've gotten worse since you guys came. So, like, they didn't really pick the best of the best. So, we've got our first milestone here. We got schools, clinic, and a landfill. That will give us some cash, some much-needed cash. The problem is that, we're still not making much money, and now we got to build landfill, which they cost money. It's kind of a hilly area. Do we have... We do have taxes unlocked. Let's pump these up to 11%. I think 11% is about it, unless they changed it. It's about as high as you can go without people getting mad and leaving your city. So we'll bump that up to 11%. And I'm not going to build the school or the other stuff, the hospital, or not really hospital, the clinic just yet. Actually, you'll do it kind of like that. We'll have one for this road. A little too far. We get a little bit of a refund when you delete right away. There you go. Now I'm thinking maybe do 2 roads to make a couple different zones, kind of break it up a little bit. And maybe... Do we want to do that? Maybe not yet. Since we built the bigger power plant right away, we should be okay on power for a little while. Usually what I've done is just done wind turbines. But what happens is you just got to keep adding more and more and more. And like right now, since we're kind of been building, we don't really have a lot of excess cash. Which is why, same thing with doing all the pipes and stuff, I want to get it right away, get it, put down right away. That way, when you do run out, you're not going to have a bunch of people without water, and just move out and you lose money that way. Same thing with power. I don't want to, start building, then, I need to build in some more wind turbines, but I'm out of cash and you're just kind of screwed. So as you can see, we're using about a little over half of our available power. We're starting to make some money now too, so we're getting kind of in a little bit better spot now. I think we'll put down... kind of want to try to get it in center-ish. We'll get some healthcare going for everybody. And here we go. We got emergency services. That's one of the new things that they added. Police department and all that. So... we will add some fire departments. Because as I said earlier, I think I said it earlier, fires in this game are brutal. They can do quite a lot of damage. Here's the new tab for the disaster services. Now, we don't have this unlocked yet. As you can see, we're a little ways away. But this is some of the stuff that will help you deal with disasters. Kind of help you either get an advance warning about them or, help shelter your people from the disasters. And see, they're going on about schools. They want schools. We'll give them schools eventually. But I wanted to get some fire department down right away because these fires just go nuts. They spread very quickly. some more homes set up for our people. Oopsies. And maybe we'll do that last square down there. We'll have that be commercial. I did not build police yet. Shoot. And how much? Is it 12? It is 12. So we gotta wait till we get 12,000. What are they called? I don't know what kind of currency that is. It's a weird symbols what it is. But we gotta get 12,000 of whatever those dollars are to plop down our new police station. Here's another one of the new things. A police helicopter depot. Put that down and take a look. So, police helicopters reside at the police helicopter depot. The depot sends out helicopters to patrol the city. Patrolling helps lower the crime rate. At the end of the shift, helicopters go back to the depot. And the fire service has something similar. We'll go back to that. They have lookout towers. So that's for like, because forest fires are crazy too. Like they just spread. And then here's the helicopter depot for the fire department. And they actually will go around traffic jams, which is kind of nice. So we'll get to that at some point. Don't you worry. I do want to see that. I don't think I've even used it yet. And we do have some forests, like over here is kind of foresty. That could go. Down here could go. So we do have potential for fire. It is a real possibility. Schools are 10. Yep, we don't got enough money for that. We are getting some income now, which is nice. I think we'll maybe add one more block of that. And there we go. So I think we'll take a little break now. I know nothing's really happened yet. Oh, we got a milestone though. We get some walking paths, some canals, some bunch of parks, and some policies, and some landscaping, and football. But that's expensive, so we'll get to all that stuff later. But yeah, for now, we'll take a little break. We'll get to some more stuff soon. Hopefully we'll get some action. But as always, thank you for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope I get to see you next time.